Welcome everybody here today. Thank you all for coming. We're very honored to have Swami Sumanasanadaji here from the Hollywood Temple. He's the assistant minister there and very senior monastic, and we're so very proud and happy to have his fourth visit here to Las Vegas. We're really honored. We'll do a few bits of chanting here first, and then let's see if we have some more in the cabinet underneath. Oh, you want to see? I put them there. Yeah, well, I don't find them. Here, let me grab some more.
Okay.
You got enough? So, oh, here's some more just in case people pop in. So I hope that you have some as keepsakes. We'll start with second. To get everybody set from the video land. We now are YouTubing and broadcasting. Okay. So we'll start with a chant, and then we'll go into, with a chant. We'll just do this as we do together. Om Sato Ma Satyamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness unto light. Lead us from death to mortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. We'll start with Jai Shri Durga. I don't know what page. Does anybody know the page that's on? 12. Okay. So we start with Ma Kali, and we go to Ma Durga, Ma Lakshmi, Ma Saraswati, and then we do Shardama, Ma Sharda. So we cover all the bases. And this is a Krishna Das song, so some of you may find it familiar. Shri Durga, Jai Shri Durga, Jai Maharaj, Namaha. Jai Maharaj, Namaha. Jai Maharaj, Jai Maharaj, Jai Maharaj, Saraswati, Namaha. Saraswati, Namaha. Saraswati, 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 Namaha. Just do one more. We'll do Hymn to Brahma. Again, if anybody has the page there. Hymn to Brahma?
14.
14.
Yeah. 14.
Sounds good to me. Lucky number 14. This is one I think most of you know. Ramanandam Paramasudaram Kevalam Jnanamurti Vandati Vitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamashadila Syam Ekam Nityam Vimalam Vachalam Sarvadi Sashi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Rahitam Sadguru Namami Sadguru Namami full of bliss, giving joy transcendent of higher knowledge, fearful to earth. Clear as the heavens, known to all as the word. He is pure, permanent, unmoving, the everlasting seer of all, far, far beyond what will teach and call. Guru Lord, I bow to thee. Guru Lord, I bow to thee. Guru Lord, I bow to thee. Would you like to sing once more for us?
Yeah.
Please, please.
I hope it
This
comes
is for
out
you.
okay. I brought copies of the song so you can see the words.
Just
I don't play the harmonium, so I don't know how to play, so I'll sing. Sitaram, 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 Bol. Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham, Bol.
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram bol. Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam bol. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari Hari bol. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari Hari bol. Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol. Mukunda Madhava Govinda bol. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram bol. Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam bol. नाम प्रभु का है सुखदाई, नाम प्रभु का है सुखदाई. पाप कटेंगे क्षण में बारी, पाप कटेंगे क्षण में बारी. राम की महिमा ऐसे बोल, राम की महिमा ऐसे बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. सीताराम, सीताराम, सीताराम बोल. राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम बोल. शबरी अजामिल सब सुख पाई, सबरी अजामिल सब सुख पाई. नाम भजन से मुक्ति पाई, नाम भजन से मुक्ति पाई. नाम की महिमा ऐसे बोल, नाम की महिमा ऐसे बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. सीताराम, सीताराम, सीताराम बोल. राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम बोल. हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल. हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. भज रे मन तू कृष्ण मुरारी, भज रे मन तू कृष्ण मुरारी. नट नरंग गिरिधर बनवारी, नट नरंग गिरिधर बनवारी. कृष्ण रसामृत जीवित बोल, कृष्ण रसामृत जीवित बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. सीताराम, सीताराम, सीताराम बोल. राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम बोल. हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल. हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल.
Thank you so much.
I prepared and I sang it so many times and I still made a mistake.
No, it's okay. I'm sure the Lord,
Nobody knew about them.
the Lord is happy. And now we are very, very, very happy to welcome Swami Sumanasanadaji to give his talk. When the worshipped and the worshipper become one. So this is a very interesting and exciting talk. Maharaj, please, thank you so much. It's okay.
Devi Prapannati Hare Prasida Prasida Matar Jagato Khilasa Prasida Vishveshwari Pahi Vishwam Tvamishwari Devi Characharas Adhara Bhuta Jagatastvameka Maheswarupena Yata Sthitasi Abhangsvarupasthitaya Tvayita Apyayate Krishna Arangaviye Tvam Vaishnavi Shakti Anantavirya Vishasya Bijam Paramasimaya Sammohitam Devi Samastaveta Tvam Vai Prasanna Hetu Sarvasya Buddhirupena Janasya Riddhi Samsthite Svargapavargade Devi Narayani Namostute Svargapavargade Devi Narayani Namostute. O Devi, who remove the sufferings of those who take refuge in you, be gracious, Mother of the entire world, be gracious, ruler of all. Protect the universe, O Devi, who are the ruler of the moving and the unmoving. You alone are the sustaining power of the world, for you abide in the form of the earth. By you, who exist in the form of water, all this universe prospers. O Devi, O Devi of unsurpassable strength, of boundless might, you are Vishnu's power, the mother of all, the supreme Maya. Deluded, O Devi, is all this universe. In this world, you alone, when pleased, are the cause of liberation. Salutation be to you, Devi Narayani, who abide as intelligence in the hearts of all beings, granting heavenly reward and final liberation. Oh, peace, peace, peace. This I have just chanted from the 11th chapter, Narayani Sthiti of the Chandi. Good evening, dear devotees. Namaskar. It's a blessed privilege for me and for all of us to spend some time on the topic, discussing the topic, the worshipper and the when the worshipper and the worship are one. So this is actually an excerpt from the topic from Swami Saradanandaji, a direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, and who was the first General Secretary of the Ramakrishna Modern Mission, signed by none other than Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Saradananda came for a couple of years, and Swami Vivekananda called him from India to help him, assist him in England and America. And 2 years he was here preaching the gospel, universal gospel of the Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta. And then again he was called back to India to take over the charge of the Ramakrishna order as the General Secretary, because Vivekananda considered him to be the best one to shouldered this very important, great responsibility of the post of the General Secretary. So he actually authored a biography of Sri Ramakrishna, where there is a chapter when when Srima Sharada Devi, whom we call lovingly the Holy Mother, the Mother of all, the divine consort of Sri Ramakrishna, and as we believe that this divine mother incarnated, embodied in this age, present age, as Sharada Devi, when Sri Ramakrishna worshipped this Sharada Devi, who was already married by him and worshipped in 1872 as the divine mother of the universe. Never in the history of the world it happened that a saint, a prophet, a messenger, anyone, a religious teacher, a monk. Sri Ramakrishna was a monk also. He was a householder and he was a monk, but he was not. So in one form he was the ideal householder, taking all responsibility of the wife and the family. Family means as the son. He brought his old mother to Dakshineshwar and kept him in Dakshineshwar garden, temple garden, where he lived from 1855 to 1885, so 30 years. So that was Sri Ramakrishna, and this I have quoted, this topic is when Sri Ramakrishna worshipped this Holy Mother Sharada Devi, his own wife, consort, divine consort, there during the puja time on a very auspicious night, Phaloharini Kali Puja, it is called. And during the puja time, nobody was present, only Sri Ramakrishna in Dakshineshwar in his own living room. There he did at night. And this expression is there that during the puja time, as it was the unification of both of them, this worshippers and the worshipped. Then the worshipper and the worship both became fully united and unified in the Atman. They did not have any feeling of separate entity. There was no individuality, there was no feeling of the body consciousness. And for hours at night, it was a new moon night. In India it is called Amavasya, completely dark at night. The Divine Mother Kali, the image, was being worshipped by the Pujari there on that very special night. And Sri Ramakrishna was doing separately in his room the same worship of the Divine Mother, not in the image but in the human form frame of his own divine consort, Sharada Devi, our Holy Mother. So that's why a man worshipped. This question may arise: what is the need of, what is the significance of doing this kind of? In India we call it dham. Means those who do not understand the spiritual implications, significance, they will say, what is this? You are married, you treat her as it is properly. What is there? If you are to worship her, your own wife, as the divine mother of the universe, then what was this notonki? What was this fun? What was this drama to marry a lady? That doesn't make any sense really. Ordinary people will be thinking in that way with their polluted mind. All of us, more or less, is like that. If the mind is not raised to a higher level of understanding and feeling and realization, then all our gross emotions and this mental, what I should say, this thoughts, uh, this will be only thinking what we find in the worldly life, in the society, what we experience in our lives and we see in others' lives. We will be thinking from that point of view. But there are some divine implications. Sri Ramakrishna's life and his birth and his all the book, the name of the book is Sri Ramakrishna Lila Prasanga, authored by Swami Sharadananda. It was in Bengali, in the original at first, and then it was translated by Swami Jagadanandaji, a very learned, scholarly person, a disciple of Holy Mother Sharda Devi herself. And the second time it was again in the modern days, a few years back, again it was retranslated from Bengali into English by Swami Chetananandaji Maharaj, and he gave the name of the English translation book, Sri Ramakrishna and his Divine Play. And the earlier English edition translation was Sri Ramakrishna the Great Master. So only English translation, it is a little modern English, otherwise the Bengali is intact, keeping the everything as it was. What I am telling, Swami Sharadananda in that book, through that book, wanted to establish all the activities of Sri Ramakrishna. If you will be a monk and if you know that you are an avatar, you are God. So you are God incarnate. You knew. And your father, mother, they knew. Your birth was not an ordinary thing. Then why was this great fun and drama? Were marrying, then worshipping as wife, not treating her as we find in the in the human society, the relation of a husband and wife. So he described as far as possible to explain and give the explanation of that, so that ordinary people like us don't misunderstand every bit of Sri Ramakrishna's activities, his thought, all his conduct, why it was so. So, Sri Ramakrishna, when he was doing in 1861 his Vedanta sadhana, one after another, he had many sadhanas. Because as we find that later on, Sri Ramakrishna in this modern days is considered to be the prophet of the harmony of all religions, of faiths, of creeds, of all creeds. There are so many divisions and sects inside Hinduism itself. There are Shaivas, worshippers of Shiva. There are Vaishnavas, worshippers of the Vishnu. There are Shaktas, worshippers of Shakti, the Divine Mother. And many others are also there. There is no unending sects. And in Hinduism, there is this freedom. Not like in other religions, Semitic religions perhaps. You cannot change anything. Hinduism is very flexible. Many people thought it is a polytheism. It is not polytheism. In the Upanishad, it is there. That ultimate reality is one. Ekam sat vipra bahuda vadanti. Truth is one, but the Gyanis, the scholarly people, the prophets, the saints and sages seers. They describe the truth in different languages, in different ages, but the truth is one. Same truth appearing in different names and forms according to the need of the people in different ages. You can understand one thing, just one sun is there it is from Vedanta, one sun is there in the sky. And you don't see any sun here on the ground floor. We don't see. But you put some mirror or water pot, this big water pot, open a neck, you will find the reflection of the sun is there. It is from Vedanta, this the example. And you can see the reflection there. And you put some mirrors there. If you put 10 mirrors, you will see on the ground there are 10 suns. You remove the mirror, there is no sun. But sun is there, sun rays is there. It is reflected only through the lives of sages and saints and avatars and incarnations. That ultimate reality, this wonderful virtues, those are reflected, radiated through the lives of conducts of the realized souls, great saints, incarnates, God incarnates, sages, seers, holy people. And more is radiated, more is reflected, more power is manifested, seen more clearly. The greater the reflector is, the mirror is, of that person is. So it is like that. Truth is one. As it were, through Maya, just now I chanted that from the Chandi, Tvam Vaishnavi Shakti Ananta Virya Vishwasvijam. So, what is the meaning of boundless might? You are Vishnu's special power, Maya Shakti power. The mother of all, the supreme Maya. In Chandi, many places it is Maya, Maya. What is this Maya? It is something, the great illusion. You cannot describe it. It is a statement of fact, Swami Vivekananda said. It is there. How it started, we do not know, but it can be ended. When you know the truth, you will not be under the spell of Maya. And that is why it is written there. Say, when pleased in this world, everyone in this world, the whole universe is deluded by you, as it were. The Maya Shakti of that ultimately. In this world, you alone, when pleased, are the cause of liberation. Tambi Prasanna, but when you are propitiated, you are pleased, you become the liberator. You have kept us under the bondage through your Maya Shakti, but when you are propitiated, pleased with our performance, with our devotion, with our self-inquiry, then the same power, same divine mother, same ultimate reality, appearing in different forms, I will go through. There are 10 main forms we worship. That ultimate reality, as it were, working all these things, three guna, Srishti, Sthiti, and Vinash. Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sustenance, maintenance, and Vinash, destruction. These are not with the Brahman. Brahman is completely nirvikar, nirguna, nirakar. That should the Brahma ultimately. But what is then this reality, this universe, this creation? Billions and billions of galaxies are there, stars are there. Our earth, what is earth? It is just not even a pin point in this great universe. Even this sun, This solar system is a tiny star, a very small star, whose light is coming to us and we see it is very near to us. That is why we can see the light of this. If you can just think of the vastness of the universe, the creation, billions, not hundreds and thousands and millions, billions of galaxies are there in the space, in the sky. That is why it is called Ananta, endless, limitless, infinite. So who will explain all these things? So it is understood by the seers and sages, some kind of explanation of all these things. Because there is nothing other than that ultimate reality, then what we see, what all these things, then it is his great power, as it were, through this Maya Shakti, this creation, preservation and destruction, that ultimate reality is playing all these things. And that Shakti and Shaktiman, the significance is that to prove the Shakti and the Shaktiman. Shakti is this divine mother, and Shaktiman is that ultimate reality, Brahman. If you accept Brahman is there, that is one ultimate reality. Then what are all these things? If there is one, then these are also included in that, because there is no two. If you accept fire, then you must accept the burning fire of the fire. You cannot say there will be fire and it will not burn, then it cannot be fire. Sri Ramakrishna gave a very simple explanation that you see, if you take a coin, in those days there were gold coins. Accept the gold coin. You accept that this is the gold coin, all right. Can you say gold coin has only one side? What is the other side? It is like that. Brahman and Shakti. Sri Ramakrishna explained it is in a wonderful way. What is that? These are identical, Aveda. The same ultimate reality, when it is Nishkriya, static, not in action, then it is called the Brahman. But when that ultimate reality, Brahman, as it were appearing, that it is creating, it is doing something, it is in action. When it was not in action, it was Brahman. But when it is in action, active, dynamic aspect, there are two aspects. Static, nirgun, nirakar, no form, no power. You cannot say what it is. It is unexplainable, unthinkable. That is its attribute. If you want to, what is that ultimate reality? Avan manasogochara. One cannot speak, one cannot through words, one cannot understand through mind, through intelligence, intellect. One cannot see through eyes. There is no weighing machine for what is its weight. One cannot touch, one cannot speak, one cannot see, one cannot explain. That is these things. Nothing, not this, not this. That is that ultimate reality, Brahman. It is completely inactive, static. But when we find you are there, I am there, who are they? Where from we have come? Where from these billions and billions and billions of galaxies and stars? What are there? We do not know. Human beings boast, we have become godlike. We have the power of cloning, we have done this, we have gone to the moon. So many things we have done. Oh God, we tiny human beings, what an ego we suffer from. We are ourselves telling that the galaxy is so big, the space is so vast, it is infinite. We are telling this is infinite, but we are telling we know everything. We know what God. There is no God, we know. We become the father of God. So this is Maya. So what I am telling, that Sharadanandaji wanted to give some explanation of all these things and why Sri Ramakrishna did all these things, and that also at the end I will have some description what he himself wrote about this special puja, its significance. We will go through that. But why Sri Ramakrishna did it, that also I should not get digression, come to the point. Those who are interested, please read that book. In this modern English, Chetanand is very sweet and punctuated so nicely. You will enjoy the modern version. Sri Ramakrishna and his divine play, translated by Swami Chetananda, originally written by Swami Sharadananda, a direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, who himself, Swami Vivekananda, after going back, returning from the West, when he was famous, world famous Swami Vivekananda, he was being requested by many of his brother disciples and also Girish Chandra Ghosh, the noted dramatist and director, playwright, uh, uh, there's a poet, author, and a multifaceted genius, Girish Chandra Ghosh, who became a wonderful devotee of Sri Ramakrishna, and about whose devotion Sri Ramakrishna said, others' devotions are there is no doubt, so many devotees come, but devotion of, faith of Girish is Panch Shike Panchana. It's something, means it is not only 100%, it is more than 100%, it is 135%, like that. Means it is 100%. There is no adulteration in Girish's faith. And if a spiritual aspirant has the faith in God, this, yes, determined, no hesitation, no doubt that yes, there is God. And I am at the refuge of God. I am under the protection of God. Then there is no fear. It is just rosy dawn. If you have faith in your spiritual life, it is rosy dawn. A little after, you will see the sun, the knowledge, sun will rise in your life. Means you will have perfect wisdom if you have faith in God. So, Swami Sharadananda said, Swami Vivekananda was being requested by him, hey, Swamiji, now we understand that you have been always the chief disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, and Sri Ramakrishna always praised you. At that time, we did not understand all your power and all these things. Now we understand the whole world has recognized and appreciated your contribution, your thought, your presentation of the Indian thoughts, Vedanta, and Sri Ramakrishna's teachings. We find that what Sri Ramakrishna said in those days we did not understand. Norin will teach. He himself, lying on the deathbed, as it were, Sri Ramakrishna, he himself was writing, Norin will teach. যখন ঘুরে বাইরে হাত দেবে, নরেন শিক্ষা দেবে, I quote in Bengali and then I translate. Noren will teach when, after having a tour inside, will give a clarion call outside. That was just a literal meaning of what Sri Ramakrishna said. It was some mystic word, something mysterious. Nobody could, it was a riddle to them. It was in 1886, February. He was writing in Kashipur, Uddanpati, when he was not able to move himself. 24 hours, these young disciples were with him to nurse him, to feed him, to help him, to take all, because he could not move with it, because he was suffering from nearly from July to February. It means 5 and to 7-8 months he was not eating, only a little bit of water, because he was suffering from the throat cancer. His body was just bony something, bones covered by thin skin. It was like that. He was writing Moran Shikida. Nobody could understand anything at that time. 1886. And Parliament of Religions happened. World Parliament of Religion, where Swami Vivekananda represented Hinduism without any invitation, without any credential, document. He himself, as it was, self-styled representative, although this Madras, some devotees, they say to Swamiji, what wonderful explanation and knowledge, your ocean of knowledge, why don't you go and represent Hinduism there in it? So he came and everything was finished, no registration, no credential, no recommendation, no acquaintance, and by God's grace, he was there. Romaruna was writing, as it were, the providence, everything was propelling at the, he was being forced, one unknown force, as it were, was propelling everything to that stage of World Parliament of Religions. And Swami Vivekananda spoke, and in the very first day, on the very first day, in the session, he was so nervous. He was telling, now Swami, you speak. And afterwards, after 14 speakers, suddenly the organizers became a little disgusted and irritated. When you will speak, you have come to speak, and now it is just not even speak. It is just introduce yourself. It is the first. It is called inaugural session, not formal lecture, not just representative of all 10 major religions in those days coming there, assembled 7,000 educated and cultured and scholarly people, erudite scholars. They were in the audience and on the dais stage, and Vivekananda was at that time. No, not now, not now. Suddenly he found that they, without asking him, they announced his name, and he went thinking of the Divine Mother, Saraswati, who is the goddess of learning, and Ma Sharada Devi. Sri Ramakrishna himself said, this Sharada, she is not an ordinary lady, don't think, he is my wife. And he is a female body, it is not. She is that ultimate reality, that Mahashakti, divine power, divine mother, through who is the whole universe is being activated, is working. She, in this form, appears. She is Sharada Saraswati. She is Sharada, she is Saraswati, she is Durga, she is Kali, she is Jagadhatri, she is the Mother Divine. So, just taking the Divine Mother Saraswati's name, young monk of 30 years, went unknowingly, he was completely absorbed in the thought of that, because he did not prepare anything, he felt nervous. Each speaker came with notes, very nicely prepared. And everyone, he was himself telling, I was a fool. I did not carry any note, anything. I came and attended unprepared. Only his name was registered the previous afternoon, that also with the help of a Mother Hell, Mary Hell's mother, Mrs. Hell. He was on the footpath, nobody was talking to him, his English was not being understood by the people there. They did not like to talk to him. From whole morning he did not eat anything, no alms, no cooperation from anybody. They did not know, we do not know where is the Parliament of Religion, what is the address. That man, to storm the whole Parliament of Religion the next day, was escorted by that lady, Mother Mrs. Hill, and next day the battle is over. Not overnight, over 2.5 minutes, an unknown monk, a mendicant, a bhikkhari means a beggar. I mean, sadhus, we do not have anything. It is not the the sadhus of other countries. It is Indian sadhus in traditional means you do not have anything means you do not have anything. You do not have the body because you are that Atma. They always remain always enlightened with that light of I am not, I am not, I am not anything. I am that, only that. Sat Chit Ananda. So that unknown person became not overnight, over 2.5 minutes in our lecture. Everyone, 7,000 people stood on their heels and they became so, Swamiji and others said, the American people are not that some Indian people and breaking the rules and regulations will go, oh some sadhu is there, I will break the rule and go. It is not. They forgot their, as it were, culture and discipline. They were trying to jump the tables and chairs and coming near Swami Vivekananda, a unknown monk, only to touch and kiss his robes. Tam vai prasanna bhumi mukti hetu. Previous day, not even a beggar-like citizen, ordinary citizen did not like even to talk to him, and they could not understand his English, his accent, and all the post that they was telling, oh, what a wonderful English, what accent, what cadence, what articulation, what choice of words. Many English people, mother tongue English, they were writing, my mother tongue English, anyways, one I am giving. Never in my life I heard such English. Somebody said it had the sweetness of the Beethoven. Try to understand. And how inspiring it was. The moment I touch, I get an electric shock. It was power packed. These are all these divine mothers. Because Brahman is Nishkriya. No action. All this is Shakti. Through Shakti, all this is. We are under the spell of Shakti. We do not have any sense that we are that divinity, that is bondage. And through the grace of that Shakti, Tangur Prasana, when you are propitiated, you open the gate of the knowledge, the liberation. You are the boon giver of the liberation. Oh, Mother, Divine Mother, salutation to you. Be gracious, be gracious. That is that. So, Swami Vivekananda stormed the there in the very inaugural session. All the searchlight was now on Vivekananda. All big speakers and all saintly people they represented. Nobody liked to hear there. And it is written in this Evening Post, National Herald, many papers, that the organizers knew the old tricks to keep the best orator, best speaker at the end. So thousands of people would be sitting for hours only to listen to the 15 minutes power capsule, wonderful words of inspiration and bliss and joy from the lips of that hero. They kept always Swami Vivekananda. From that day on, Vivekananda is not the first speaker, not the middle speaker. He is the last speaker. Because the moment he will speak, the whole audience leaves the audience. I am quoting from different posts. They knew the old tricks of keeping the best at the end, for the last. So Sri Ramakrishna wrote 1886 and it was 1893. 7 years back, there was nobody knew that there will be one parliament of religions, that there not Nath, young not Nath, Swami Vivekananda would come, Nath will take sannyas and will become, Vivekananda will come and represent and he will storm the Bastille. Nobody knew that. But it happened. Everything through the grace of the Divine Mother. That Shakti. So that Shakti appears as it were. It is not polytheism. Shakti is one. But Kali, Tara, Sharashi, Bhuvaneshwari, Vairavi, Bhagala, Chernamasta, Dhamamati, Matagni, Kamla, all these different, it is called Dasha Mahavidya. Dasha means 10, Maha means great, Vidya means learning. That Divine Mother, in different ages, in different times, to cater to the need and necessity of her children, the devotees, as it were, Mother took this great. Mother has Ananta, infinite forms, Mother can appear and appears. But these 10 forms are universally recognized by one and all, these great forms. Many hundreds and thousands and millions of sadhakas, these saints and sages, got the vision of these 10 great forms. You may have Divine Mother's realization in any form, according to your need, that's the deal. But hundreds and thousands of people got this vision of these 10 special forms, which are called Dasha Mahavidya. So, one of the form is Tripura Sundari, Sharashi. So, the description, we will go through that day he did the puja. Why Sri Ramakrishna did the puja? Sri Ramakrishna, when doing the sadhana, Vivekananda's wife, Vivekananda was requested, you write the life. After going back, famous Vivekananda said to Girish Chandra Ghosh, that noted director, playwright, and devotee, Vivekananda said, Girish Babu, JC, Girish Chandra, you request me, you ask me to do anything. You ask me to jump into the ocean, I will jump. You ask me to catch a crocodile from the ocean water, I will catch. I know my strength. You ask me to crush the mountain. Please don't ask me to write Ramakrishna's life and explain why Sri Ramakrishna did that, why Sri Ramakrishna. Because I have not understood Ramakrishna. I know. See the humility. How these great people become great. Try to understand. They never ever claim anything for themselves. Wonderful personality, Swami Vivekananda. Never ever. No weakness. No criticism. He was a great critic when confronted by those illogical people. He will just blow them off. There is no question of that. But of all the religions, of all the faiths, he found out, even in the casteism, which was being denied, he himself said, what is this? No, don't touch it. Your religion is don't touch it. Don't touch. What is this caste? It is all Brahman. All Upanishad is telling, thou art that, thou art that. Nowhere it is written that thou art Muchi. Muchi means cobbler. Thou art outcast. Thou art low caste. This is not in the Upanishad. Why you are there? Everyone has the right, even the women whom you are trampling under your feet. That is one of the more great causes of your downfall of India. And India's downfall means, shall India die? Swamiji was saying, asking, shall India die? Then all that is good, all that is pure, all that is sacred in this whole world will be destroyed from the face of the earth. So it cannot be. Because everything wrong will take place if India has died. India is not living to live at the cost of other nations. No, India is living for the good of other nations, for the sustenance of other nations. That is the mother of all ethics, morality, spirituality, all sublime ideas. It came out there, source is there. So, shall India die? Swamiji at the end giving the answer. Means it cannot happen. That cannot be. Because this creation is not for destruction. Creation is everything for our sustenance and our advancement. Yes. Step by step, you go forward. No negativism. Thou art that, you have that power. All have that power to realize the truth and feel that presence of that divinity within and without everyone. So, Swami Vivekananda denied that I could not understand Sri Ramakrishna properly, so it is not good to take such an attempt. I am not that fool. What I will do, he said in Bengali, Jisi, do you want? This goes. I can do anything and everything, but not explaining Sri Ramakrishna because I have not, I understand now, I have not understood Sri Ramakrishna properly, rightly. So, if you ask me to write that, what I will do you know? As if I am a potter making something with the clay, a murti, a statue of Shiva. Instead of making a statue of Shiva, I will make a statue of monkey because I do not know how the Shiva is. শিব করতে গিয়ে কি আমি বাঁদর করব? I am not that fool. I am not that fool that I will attempt wrongly to delineate the life and teachings and explanation of all his activities of Sri Ramakrishna, and finally I will do some massacre there, accident, misunderstand and mislead people. I am not that fool. I know my ability. I am not going to do that. The same life has been written by Swami Saradananda. Try to understand after long years, many years, and then people ask, Swamiji did not attend this. Maharaj, you are writing one after another, not in one book, just little years going on, meditating and writing. I have taken permission from Holy Mother. With her permission, I did all the tantric puja and this, what Sri Ramakrishna did. And know it from me, take it from me. Whatever is written in this book, all these things has been experienced and written. It is not that something is written unknown. Try to understand everything. So that Sharadanandaji gave some description. Today we will read from there. And explanation is that when Sri Ramakrishna was doing all this sadhana, tantra means this worship of that divine mother in the women, all these things are there. Many tantras are there. There are 64 tantras. If you read that book, as I told, Sri Ramakrishna's Tantra Sadhana, all the 64, where from one Bhairavi Brahmani came, an adept in Tantra, a teacher of Tantra, and she was a Pandit, scholar in Bhagavata also. She said that Sri Ramakrishna has all the qualifications and symptoms of an avatara, what is described in the Bhagavata, what you find in the life of Chaitanya Deva. So if Chaitanya Dev can be considered as an avatar, then Sri Ramakrishna must be there. So there was a congregation of the Pandits, scholarly people, all great Pandits in those days, and Calcutta being the capital of the whole of British Empire, colonial empire, and all it was a seat of learning. All great people were there, and Pandits were there. They were invited from different places. They all came, and one after another, what they will test Sri Ramakrishna. After Sri Ramakrishna was sitting there, Sri Ramakrishna was a person like a 5-year-old boy, had no idea of physical feeling, body feeling, cannot keep his own garments on his body because he doesn't have, small boys do not understand how to cover and what not to cover, what is nakedness and what is covered. They don't understand. There is no body consciousness. They came after talking to and seeing Sri Ramakrishna with a Bible that is there. Those who came to scoff off remained to pray. Many came to Jesus to scoff off. But after having a little conversation, or the recorder of the gospel, was trying to commit suicide, just heard a few words, became a devotee. So many is there. So many Pandits came, they all turned back as devotees of Sri Ramakrishna and saying, declaring that what you have called us for to test this man, we only read those things. We are Pandits, we have read what is written in the book, we have not experienced. Here is a person who has experienced all those things. What is the qualification of an avatar described in the scripture in the Bhagavata. Sri Ramakrishna has all those qualities. So, and Swami Vivekananda said, what avatar of God? Sri Ramakrishna is the father of Bhagavan. Sri Ramakrishna Bhagavanir Ba, he wrote to his brother disciples. It is personal writing, not publicly he will say anything. Nowhere he preached Ramakrishna in the West. And when his brothers are, you went there only to glorify yourself. Ever a great scholar, this, that, whatever you have done, everything is master's power. Master has done, it is not yours. Somebody said, don't I know that? I know. Sri Ramakrishna can create millions of Vivekanandas and not from the dust of from the dust of earth, soil. But this time he has chosen me and getting everything done through this instrument. I don't claim anything. I know that. What Sri Ramakrishna did, and you want me to preach Sri Ramakrishna in that country, why should I? Who will understand Sri Ramakrishna? I myself could not understand Sri Ramakrishna, and I will speak. People will not understand. People will say, oh, Sri Ramakrishna, another incarnation. We have our Jesus. What is the need? I did not like to confuse them. I gave them what they were ready for. They are materialistic minded. They should know that they are not the slave of matter. Matter is their spirit. So I express the Vedantic ideas so that they can, what they lack, I have given it to them. Then they will progress. So this Sharadanandaji wrote the life of Sri Ramakrishna as far as possible, giving some explanation. Everything cannot be explained, as I say, that why God has done this, why God did God talk to anybody? Modern people, they claim, when they come to me, I'll give you transcendental meditation, I'll give you liberation, anything, samadhi. Oh, this is wrong. It is child's prattle. It doesn't make any sense. It is day after day, years after years, lives after lives, sadhana to reach that. Step by step, in the Gita, Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, overnight you cannot become a yogi, you cannot become the realizer of the truth. But it is not impossible, it is possible. Shanai, Shanai, Upadamaya. Gradually, step by step, you will be enlightened. You will be that which you are searching for. So, this Sri Ramakrishna, after learning the Tantra, he was a student of Vedanta also by Totapuri. From somewhere Totapuri came. All the teachers came. In the history of the spiritual teachers and prophets, we find that they go to the spiritual teacher and then they get illumination, this, that, and they do sadhana. In Sri Ramakrishna's case, Sri Ramakrishna is there. All the gurus, all the great teachers and knowers of Vedanta and knowers of Tantra, knowers of other things, they are coming and sharing it with and helping Sri Ramakrishna. Everything providence as it were. Some unknown power was setting the stage for Vivekananda in Parliament of Religion in Chicago, for Sri Ramakrishna in Dakshineshwar. One day he was thinking, the whole night I do japa meditation, some other animals come here and there and disturb. So undisturbed I can meditate more. If there had been a fancy, he just thought, Sri Ramakrishna one day. In the Ganges, you see how the providence works. Let thy will be done. Let thy will be done. Thy means God's will. He found just near his Panchavati, floating on the Ganges water, some, we call it a patkati, this jute stick. Also, this iron-made device, okay, or something, I forget all these names now. So that is an iron-made one device which is needed to prepare a fence. All the materials, including an iron is floating on the Ganges water. Can you explain? Sri Ramakrishna was telling, it is somebody else's, I will not take. Ganga is very full of current. It was going. At that place, it was not going, it was coming to Sri Ramakrishna where he stood near the Panchavati, those who have visited the Chinesha temple garden. And then Sri Ramakrishna won't touch anything. Why it is not meant for me? Well, then it doesn't go. Then he understood that, oh, yesterday it was in my mind, if there had been a fencing, would have been a fencing, then, oh God, Ma, you have sent this also and playing with me. That is why if God wishes, even iron rod can float. Cotton will go down, drown, and iron will float. So, one after another, teachers came and Sri Ramakrishna, because in future, Sri Ramakrishna will preach to the whole world through not Vivekananda, harmony of religions, harmony of all yogas, harmony of East and West, harmony of mixing of this blending of meeting, unification of the past, ancient, glorious past, and the modernity, this present and past. So, in Sri Ramakrishna's life, we find all this harmony, and one after another, teachers from different things. He practiced Christianity, he practiced Islam, he practiced Shaiva, this Hanuman, this Bhakti, and in Bhakti also so many bhav, Shanta, Dasya, Madhura, all this, Shakha, this bhavas, everything, all things combined in Sri Ramakrishna's life. So, his guru said after Diksha in Vedanta, and that you see, I will take Shamnasa Vedanta. But my mother, when I was a small boy, one day I met with the Swamis there, and Swamis, they were going to the Jagannath Puri by our village, by the side of our village, one road is there. I met them and I found them, they were wearing loin clothes. So I got fascinated. I told, make those loin clothes, I will be decorated like you clothes. So they made me wear that loin cloth. And when I came back home, my mother was shedding tears. And I said, all right, mother, I will not wear those, the sign of the mendicants, the monks. So I will take the discipleship and learn it. I am a Sannasi, but I will not have that Gerwa mark. So Sri Ramakrishna was a Sannasi because his mother, when he was a small boy, unknowingly he wore the clothes of the sadhus. So he told mother, all right, Ma, I will not wear this. So his guru, after giving initiation, he said, no, that is not, those are outside the decorations. Those are secondary thing. Main thing is here, realization. I understand, you are ready. I am waiting for you. So I will give it to you and you have. Within what his guru attained after 40, 50 years of 40 years of sadhana, he got it overnight. And when he entered into samadhi, when doing Nirvikalpa Samadhi, doing the practice of Vedanta, Guru said, "Arey, kya hai? What happened to my disciple?" Oh, what a disciple. Guru also became benefited. That ultimate reality, inactive, that is Brahma. When it is active, that is Shakti. So he stayed there 10 months. Who did not stay anywhere more than 3 days? Vedanta teacher's name is Totapuri, a follower of Shankaracharya. So we all belong to that Shankaracharya's Dasanami Sampradaya because Thakur's guru was Totapuri. So he also came to Kali Mandir after this and stayed there for 10 months and became, that is also harmony of Jnana and Bhakti. Not only Jnana or Bhakti, it is same. It goes hand to hand. And Shankaracharya in Viveka Chudamani described what is Bhakti, devotion. Bhakti is the sincere strive to know the knowledge of the, strive for the knowledge of the ultimate reality. That is bhakti. Devotion is to strive for the knowledge of that ultimate reality, means to have this desire and performance sincerely to achieve knowledge of the ultimate reality, Brahmogyanam, Atmanam, knowledge of Brahman Atman, is devotion. Right? Understand? So, this Guru, after giving him, said, I am married already. Was there no problem? Oh, what is that? So, he said, Totapuri, that you see, he alone is firmly established. He remembered his Guru Totapuri's statement. Totapuri said, he alone is firmly established in the knowledge of Brahman. Knowledge of Brahman means I am not this body, not this, not this. Then what I am? I am that Atman, that Brahman. Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, birthless, deathless, changeless, which doesn't have any sex, no idea of any sex, any masculine gender, no sex, nothing, no body, no sense. I am thou art that, and yes, I am that. So, whether you are established or not, it is the proof is that the knowledge of Brahman who can keep intact his renunciation, detachment, discrimination and self-awareness even while living with his wife. Living with his wife. He alone has attained supreme illumination who can always look upon men and women alike as the Atman and deal with them accordingly. Unquote. This is described by Swami Sharadananda in that book that his Guru said. And in 1872, when Sharada Devi heard that her husband was moving naked and he is crazy, mad, and something is wrong. So it is a kind of some malady, it is something, some physical, mental, abnormalities and suffering, illness. So as a wife, it is my duty to go and see what happened to him and serve him and try my level best to get him back to the normal life. So at that time, Sharada Devi was 18 years. She came to Dakshineshwar with her father, and then Sri Ramakrishna one night was asking that, yes, why have you, tell me if you have come here to drag me down the road leading to the worldly life, because Holy Mother Sharada Devi was also living with him in the same room in the next bed, and he was at the prime of her youth. She was 18 years old, and Sri Ramakrishna was asking, I have not asked you, you have suddenly come. What is your intention? Because she is wife. She doesn't know that my husband is a monk or this or that, what is spirituality. A wife's, it may be her demand, it is legitimate and everything, nothing is wrong. So why have you come, my dear? Do you want me to drag me to the worldly life, physical level, and this relationship? Then Holy Mother Sharada Devi immediately says, certainly Lord. Without a moment's hesitation, she said, why should I drag you into the world? I am here to help you to realize your spiritual ideal. See, Sharada Devi, just a young girl of 18 years. What she understood. And another day, Sharada Devi also asked, Master, she was also testing Sri Ramakrishna. How do you regard me? One day she asked. And Sri Ramakrishna replied by pointing to himself and saying, the mother who is worshipped in the temple and the mother, means Makali, and the mother, biological mother who gave birth to this body, means Sri Ramakrishna's body, and is now living in the Nahavat. Nahavat, Sri Ramakrishna brought his mother because mother was alone. Sri Ramakrishna, Sadhu Santos, we don't keep our mother with us. We leave home and earth, means, but yes, my mother is now whole everywhere. Sadhu Santos, they see the presence of the Divine Mother in all women. So it is not only my mother, biological mother is mother, all women is mother to the man. So Sri Ramakrishna broke that also. You know, my mother is shedding tears for me. So let mother come and live in Dakshineshwar. This temple ground there, or Nahabat is there. So she was telling, my mother was given birth to this body and now living in Nahabat in Dakshineshwar. The same mother is now stroking my feet. Sharada Devi was stroking the feet of Sri Ramakrishna and was asking, what do you consider me? How do you regard me, Master? Sri Ramakrishna was telling, you Sharada Devi, Divine Mother Kali in the temple, and my biological mother in the Nahabat room, living room there. You are really and truly, I always regard you as the embodiment of the blissful mother of the universe. Quoted from that book, Sharadananda's. So, this master's experience that Divine Mother is present. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matri Rupena Samstita Namastasya Namastasya Namastasya. I salutation again and again to that Divine Mother of the universe who is present, who have I seen all women. Another mantra is there. Vidya Samasta Stavu Devi Veda Stiya Samasta Sakala Jagat Vai Kaya Puritamambo Etat Kate Stuti Stobbo Parapar Chandi is there. What is the meaning? Meaning is, O Goddess, you are the embodiment of knowledge and you are manifest in all higher and lower forms of conceptual knowledge. You are embodied in every woman in the world. O Mother, you alone are present everywhere in this universe, pervading everything. You are incomparable and beyond expression. Who can describe your infinite glories by singing hymns? Chandi, 11th chapter, 6th mantra. So Ramakrishna was firmly established in truth. Now he decided to use his relationship with his wife to test his purity and spiritual integrity. And Swami Sharadananda described this master deliberations. One night he was watching Sharada Devi lying asleep beside him. The master Sri Ramakrishna began to discriminate, addressing his own mind. Oh my mind, this is the body of a woman, 18 years old, his own wife. Men look on it as an object of great enjoyment, and they always lust after it. But if one possesses this body, one must remain confined within the flesh. One can't realize God. Oh my mind, let there be no hypocrisy, no theft in your inner chamber. Don't be thinking one thing inwardly and pretending another thing outwardly. Be frank. Do you want this woman's body or do you want God? If you want the body, here it is in front of you. Enjoy it. Discriminating in this way, the master was about to touch Sarada's body when his mind suddenly recoiled and lost itself so deeply in samadhi that it did not regain normal consciousness all night. It soared so high in the sublime state of nirvikalpa samadhi. So going up and up, completely no body consciousness. Whole night it did not regain to normal consciousness. The next morning, after considerable difficulty, he was brought back to the conscious plane when the Lord's name was repeated in his ear. Hridoy and others, Ramlal, those who are attending to Sri Ramakrishna. And then when Sri Ramakrishna in Samadhi, they would understand that they would chant Om Shiv, Om Shiv, Om Vishnu, Om Vishnu, Ma, 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 something, Durga, Durga, Kali, Kali, different names are there. Then gradually, Sri Ramakrishna will get back his lost consciousness. There he will get a little bit body consciousness, and then where is my body? People, unknown people, they are thinking of making joke. Sitting here talking. Oh, I am here. I am here. You are sitting in your room. Sri Ramakrishna in the daytime is telling, is it night? Like Nyaka means this all this hypocrisy, making fun with us and fooling us. We don't understand. People do not understand. It is a different level. No body consciousness. Now gradually coming to the consciousness of this physical level. So that was the description that Sri Ramakrishna's mind came to the normal level, and during the prime of her youth, Sarada slept in a bed next to her husband's for 8 months. Her mind, like her husband's, constantly soared to a higher plane, and she never had any desire for physical pleasure. Such events are unheard of in the lives of other great religious teachers. Many years later, referring to his wife's innate purity, Ramakrishna said to a disciple, and I quote, "If she had not been so pure, and if she had lost her self-control and made demands on me, who knows, perhaps my self-control would have given way. Perhaps I would have come down to the physical plane. After I married, I implored the Divine Mother, oh Mother, eradicate lust completely from my wife's mind. While living with her, Sharada Devi, at that time in Dakshineshwar, I realized that the Divine Mother had truly granted my prayer. Sharada Devi was so pure. I understood that, yes, Divine Mother has granted my prayer. She never ever showed any sign of any lust. So, Sri Ramakrishna himself is talking about Sharada Devi. It is wonderful uh, to hear about the human play of divine beings in this world. Their minds may dwell in the transcendental plane, but they behave like the rest of us. Monks look at women as daughters, sisters, or mothers, but not as wives. Although Ramakrishna had a wife, it was not possible for him to maintain any kind of worldly relationship with her. For him, all women were manifestations of the Divine Mother, and he never deviated from that attitude all through his life. After repeated tests, Sri Ramakrishna became convinced of Sharada's absolute purity, and now he became eager to awaken her innate divinity. Purity and renunciation are the two wings of spiritual life. They help spiritual aspirants reach their destination. Christ said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." So Sharada Devi was blessed, pure in heart. Sri Ramakrishna also knew himself, his mind. So his guru said, when living, Ramani Sange Thake na kare Raman. Living with wife, sleeping, doing everything, but there is no body consciousness, no having any feeling of this body consciousness. Then you must know that you are established in Brahman. Real knowledge, supreme knowledge has dawned in you. You are established in that. So Sri Ramakrishna now wanted to his condition to prove, and the condition of his wife Sharada Devi also, and Soroshi Puja night. This, according to Tantra, the Divine Mother has 10 forms. I already said Kali, Tara, Soroshi, all this. This third form is Tripura Sundari. According to the Lalita Sahasra Nama, Soroshi is the most. Kali, Tara, Soroshi, the third form. Exquisitely beautiful form. The purest form of the Divine Mother. One can worship this deity in a clay image or in a young girl about the age of 16. Soroshi means of 16 years old. But Sharada Devi was at that time 18. According to the Narada Pancharatra, one day Kali became mad at Shiva and took the form of Soroshi, literally a 16-year-old girl and a paragon of beauty. The Divine Mother takes various forms according to time and situation. Creation, preservation, and destruction are all her play. When killing demons, she takes a destructive form, but she assumes a benign form for her devotees. And on 5th June 1872, Sharada Devi came, the night of Phalaharini Kali Puja. Ramakrishna worshipped Soroshi, the third form of the Divine Mother, in Sharada Devi, his wife. Years before, he had begun his sadhana by worshipping Adya Shakti, or the primordial power, in the image of Bhavatarini Kali. He started of Dakshineshwar. Finally, on that new moon night in 1872, following Kali Puja night, he worshipped the same Adya Shakti in the living form of Sharada. He started his puja in the image, stone image of Ma Kali, in the Kali temple, and now finalizing his sadhana and everything, getting himself established in the truth by worshipping the same Divine Mother in the living form of Sharada Devi. Thus, he completed his sadhana by offering to her the results of all his spiritual practice. This important event awakened Sharada Devi's divinity, manifested his own spiritual relationship with Sharada, and made clear the role she would play in future. By performing the Soroshi Puja, Ramakrishna signified that the Adla Shakti had taken form as Sharada Devi. When Sharada was worshipped as Soroshi, she was 18 years old, in the prime of her youth. The scriptures do not require that the girl who participates in this worship be exactly 16 years old, but she should be young and beautiful. So, Sharada Devi was the first disciple. Sri Ramakrishna knew that he is in this life, in this Sri Ramakrishna body, he is the avatar of the world teacher. And in his absence, Sharada Devi had to complete his mission, so carry out his mission. So Sharada Devi was the first disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. He was wife, he was worshipped as the Divine Mother, she was his divine consort, and at the same time she was his first disciple also. And he, through this puja, now a little description and I complete. The short meditation mantra of the Soroshit Puja is Balar Kamandala Bhasam Chaturbahum Trilochanam Pasham Kusho Vara Bhitir Dharavinting Shivang Bhaje. So the meaning of this mantra is, meditation mantra is, the form of Soroshi, the beloved of Shiva, is crimson like this rising sun. She has 4 arms and 3 eyes, and she holds 4 weapons, noose, goad, arrows, and bow in her 4 hands. And the mantra of the Soroshi Puja is Om Hrim Tripura Sundarjai Namaha. So this was the mantra. He did the puja. Salutations to the mother Tripura Sundari. Sharadananda, Swami Sharadananda described the occasion, and I read. It was the new moon night, an auspicious occasion for the Kali Puja. Phalharini Kali Puja. This special festival is also observed in the Kali temple, main temple of Dakshineshwar. The master made a special arrangement for privately worshipping the Divine Mother as Soroshi in his own room, rather than performing it in the temple. At the night side, and at the right side of the worshipper's seat, a low wooden seat, beautifully painted with rice powder pigment. In India we call it Alpana Dava, yes, and it was pigment, was placed for the goddess to sit. Nobody knew who master will. He asked that I will do puja, so keep everything. So his attendant nephews, they and other assistants in the Kali Mandir, they knew that master will do puja, so they kept all arrangement, but did not know where is the murti and who will be the living image, or any murti will come, or master will do. Without murti also you can do the puja in the bottom, and so all these things are there. So Hinduism is very lenient, very flexible. Devotion is the main thing. Purity of mind is the main thing. So you can do. If nothing is there, Noivedarte, this Jalan Dada, this only water in this body, no problem. You give a flower. In the Gita, Bhagavan is telling, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, Yome Bhakta Prajati, whatever, even one leaf of Tulsi Pata, one leaf of Shiva. Shiva is happy with one leaf of Bell Pata. Vishnu is happy with one leaf of Tulsi. Anything, a little water, one drop. This. So, this description is there, that it was placed for the goddess that he sit during the puja time. The sun had set, and the new moon night arrived in a veil of deep darkness. Hridoy, master's nephew, performing the worship of the Kali temple that night. So he helped with the preparations for the master's worship as much as possible, and then he left for the temple for doing the main puja there in the Kali temple. After the priest Dinu had finished the evening worship service in the Radha Govinda temple. He came to help the master prepare for the worship, and then he left. It was 9 o'clock in the evening when the preparations for the mystical worship were complete. The master had sent a message to Sharda beforehand to be present during the worship, and now she arrived in master's room. The master sat for worship. The master finished the preliminaries and sanctified the articles of worship by repeating the mantras, sprinkling water. All these things is there, ritualistic things. While she was watching the worship, Sharda Devi, Sharda had already entered a semi-conscious spiritual state. So without fully knowing what she was doing, she moved like one who is spellbound and sat facing north on the right side of the master, who was seated facing east. According to the scriptural injunctions, he repeatedly sprinkled sanctified water on her from the pitcher installed in front of him. He then uttered mantras and invoked the deity with the following prayer: O Divine Mother Tripura Sundari, O Eternal Virgin, possessor of all power, please open the gate of perfection, purify her body and mind, and manifest yourself through her for the welfare of all. That was the mantra he chanted, and then he performed the ceremony of Nyasa. Nyasa consists of touching different parts of the body with appropriate mantras and mentally identifying them with the different parts of the deity. So he did in accordance with the injunction of the scriptures and worshipped her with 16 items as a veritable manifestation of the Devi, the Divine Mother. After offering food, he took some food from it and put it in her mouth. Sharda lost outer consciousness and went into samadhi. While uttering mantras in a semi-conscious state, the master also went into samadhi. Sharda also was in samadhi, and master also went into deep samadhi. Thus, the worshipper and the worshipped both became fully united and unified in the Atma, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. Both became one. Although there were two so-called, as it were, human bodies, but the spirit, the self of both got united, and there was no differentiation. Both became identical and one. Some time passed in this way. It was long after midnight when the master gradually regained partial consciousness of the world. In that semi-conscious state, he offered himself to the Devi, manifesting person of Sharda, and then forever surrendered at her feet himself. The result of his sadhana, his rosary, and everything else, he then bowed down to her with this prayer: O consort of the Shiva, Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shiva Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanya Trambake, O consort of the Shiva, the most auspicious of all auspicious beings, O doer of all actions, O refuge of all, O three-eyed goddess of golden complexion, Gauri, O power of Narayana, I salute you again and again. And the worship was completed. The master's sadhana culminated in this worship of the Divine Mother in the body of a woman who was an embodiment of spiritual wisdom. Both his divine and human aspects had achieved ultimate perfection. Afterwards, Sharda Devi said, Sri Ramakrishna left me behind to manifest the motherhood of God to the world. Through Sharda Devi, Sri Ramakrishna showed the Divine Mother in the image. Who is seeing the Divine Mother? You don't see. Jesus Christ said, where is God, God, God? Who hath seen the Son, hath seen the Father. If you want to see the Father, you have to see the God through the Son. You have to see the Son, you have to see the Father through the Son. So you want to see the Divine Mother? Here is the Divine Mother. So Master left me behind to manifest the motherhood of God to the world. Unquote. I'm quoting from Sharda. So we conclude. I take 5 minutes more and I'm finished. So Sharda Devi later recalled the event of that night. The master performed, and I quote Sarada this statement. The master performed the Shoroshi Puja a month and a half after my arrival in Dakshineshwar. It was the night of the following Kali Puja. People were excited by the festive singing and music in the Kali temple. At about 9 at night, he sent for me to come to his room. Hriday had made all the necessary arrangements for the worship. Dinu, one of the master's distant nephews, picked the flowers and bell leaves for the worship. The master was alone in the room. He asked me to sit on the low wooden seat. I sat facing the jar of Ganges water, which was in the northwestern corner of the room. The master sat near the western door, facing eastward. All the doors were closed. The articles for worship were to my right. First, he painted my feet with alaktam, a red dye, put vermilion on my forehead, and clad me in a new cloth. He then fed me with sweets and betel roll. I saw him doing all this, but had no desire to utter a word. I was in an ecstatic state and completely oblivious to the external world. Hence, I did not know exactly how the worship proceeded. Finally, I bowed down to him mentally and returned to the Navagrha. So, this ceremony was significant for both Ramakrishna and Sharada for 4 reasons. First one is, although both were divine, when they incarnated as human beings, their minds were covered with a thin veil of Maya. If they were always aware of their true nature, they could not have functioned in the world. When they were young, they were not fully aware of their divinity. Because Ramakrishna had attained illumination by performing sadhana, he decided to awaken his young wife's divinity. Second, their souls became one with pure consciousness and transcended the idea of sex, which originates from body consciousness. Just as Ramakrishna saw the Divine Mother in Sharada, she also saw the Master as the embodiment of all gods and goddesses. Sharada later said to one of her disciples, quote, "Know that the Master and I are identical." Unquote. Ramakrishna said of her, "She is my Shakti, power." Unquote. The scriptures say, Shakti, Shaktiman, Aveda. Shakti and the possessor of the Shakti are inseparable, as the fire and its burning power are inseparable. Third, in this ceremony, the Master gave Sharada a taste of divine love. By worshipping Sharada as the goddess Shoroshi, Ramakrishna paid the highest respect to all womankind. He then empowered Sharada to teach the motherhood of God after his passing, thus demonstrating that women are not inferior to men, they can also be world teachers. Swami Vivekananda said to his disciple, Sharat Chandra Chakravarti was a scholar, and that the Durgati, the suffering of this Indian people, Indian nation, why do you know? 2 major reasons. Why? One is you have trampled the mass, who is the majority. They know nothing, ignorant, illiterate. You have kept them uh, in a distance, not making them aware of their capacity and innate divinity. And also, on another leg, you are trampling on the women, making always the Obola, they don't have any power, they are not equal to the male folk. So through this, worshipping his own wife, Sri Ramakrishna established an ideal before the eyes of the householders also, men folk, that don't belittle and undermine the power and ability of the women folk. Swamiji said, can a bird fly with one wing? So, in the society, women are nowhere it is mentioned in our Vedas. Swamiji said, you people, fly on you. Everywhere it is written in the Upanishad that it is Brahman, does not have any gender discrimination. And you have kept the women in the Upanishadic age, Vedanta, we find so many women rishis, Gargi, Kana, Maitri, all the are there, many were there. And you have kept the women, you will not touch the book, you cannot read the Vedas, you cannot do the puja, you cannot go out of the, all these things entered into Hinduism when the Muslim attackers invaded India and they wanted to take away the Hindu women and snatched away and misbehave with them. So then Hindus being scared that it is better to for the women to remain within the palace and within the home, because if the Muslim were the rulers, if they see, they will forcibly take away. So that, but it is not there in the Indian scriptures, in Vedanta, in our Puranas, that women will be always kept under the feet and will be belittled and undermined. So Sri Ramakrishna gave a message to the whole world to pay highest respect to the women, because in the Manusmriti it is written, Yatra Najastu Pujjante Ramante Tatra Devata, where women are worshipped, held in high esteem, there only gods rejoice and stay. And where the gods stay, what is the name of that place? Swarga. Where the gods stay, that place becomes the Swarga, heaven, paradise. So in every family, if the women, daughters, sisters, mothers, they are daughter-in-laws, if they are held in high respect, proper respect, due respect and honor and in joy, then, and if they are given freedom, they will do wonderful things. That also another message for the whole world. I have been in the African countries for 7 years, and I found in Zambia, South Africa, big billboards, and what is that? It is legally punishable to maltreat and abuse the women and something like that. So I was asking, this among the black people also, they also misbehave, maltreat women are not everything. No, that is also there. So all the bad things from the Western world or other things, they are also inculcating. They are also learning all these things in the society. There also women are not safe. Try to understand. So women abuse. What is something? It is called internationally. So child abuse, women abuse. It is there also. So Sri Ramakrishna is giving a wonderful message to the whole world. Indian culture is not that. Rather, that family will be the happiest one. That nation, I am quoting Vivekananda, the status of a society, of a nation, depends on the advancement, and how far a nation and society is advanced depends on the position of the women in the family, in the society. If it is good, then it is advanced. If it is not, then it is down. It is not advanced. So, Sri Ramakrishna demonstrating that women are not inferior to men. They can also be world teachers, and they should be given their due respect and honor. And fourth, Ramakrishna offered to serve the result of his many years of sadhana. By doing so, he empowered her to conduct his ministry without her having to practice those sadhanas herself. And he made her the full partner of his spiritual glory. She attained the exalted position of a spiritual teacher without needing to endure the usual austerities practiced by saints. The spiritual disciplines that she did perform were not for her own illumination, but for the benefit of her disciples. After all, we find that Holy Mother also did this Panchatapa and other sadhana. These are all, she is the Divine Mother. These are only for the lessons before us, that yes, if you want to advance in spiritual life, if you want to get illumination, do these spiritual austerities, do this japa, meditation, all these things, and prayer, practice this spiritual practices, austerities, and it is possible. You will also reach the goal. So she did all this to benefit of her children. Later, a woman devotee asked Holy Mother, "Well, Mother, how did you feel the master worship children?" So, my Holy Mother said, what can I say? I could not understand the mystery. I was not myself then. Perhaps the Divine Mother Bhagavatarani possessed me, so I was not aware of what was going on. I saw that the Master dressed me, applied red paint to my feet, worshipped me, bowed down to me, but nothing made any impression on my mind. I sat still, and the Master finally made a full prostration, touching my feet. Afterwards, when I regained my normal consciousness, I mentally bowed down to him again and again and begged for forgiveness. Saying this, she closed his eyes. So, why she returned the he? Because in the Hindu tradition is that the master bowed down to her. According to the custom in India, a wife bows down to her husband, but not a husband to his wife. So in the physical level, there are two levels. In physical level, we have one kind of conduct. In absolute level, all are potentially, we all are divine. But in the physical level, this we, absolute point of view and the uh, absolute and relative. In the relative plane, there is the differences, and we have to maintain certain conduct, these rules and regulations. But we must not forget that our inner potential in each one is the potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity within. That is the definition of religion. So, on this day, it's a great joy to have gone through this story of masters worshipping Holy Mother, worshipping the Divine Mother in the in the form of Sharada Devi as the Shoroshi. And now I read a few instructions, a few teachings of Sharada Devi, and I close. If my child gets covered with mud or dust, is it not my duty to cleanse him and take him on my lap? Holy Mother Sharada Devi. All the teachers, you go, even Ramakrishna was telling, take God's name, you come to me and you see this. You do something, you will get. Sri Krishna is telling, Arjun, you surrender everything to me, I will liberate you. Ramchandra is telling, oh, Sugriv, you take refuge in me, you make friendship with me. So everywhere we find that all these gods and goddesses and prophets and teachers, they are asking us to do something, then we will get spiritual benefit. Holy Mother Sharada Devi is telling, and I repeat, if my child gets covered with mud or dust, is it not my duty to cleanse him and her, my child, and take him or her on my lap? No condition, no precondition, no business. You take my name, you surrender. No, I am your mother. I know you will commit mistake. You will go to the mud because spiritually you are small, you are infant. And as the mother, I am the mother of the universe. There is a small booklet I used to distribute hundreds and thousands during Holy Mother's 150th birth anniversary at that time. And the book's name is Sharada Devi, Mother of God. Shokoler Ma Sharada. Sharada Devi, the Mother of God. Wonderful small booklet. Mother is never ever claiming, you take my name, you do this, you do this. Rather, she said, my child, now you are here, I am here present. You don't need to do job meditation as you do. I am here to do. Many devotees say, Mother, I cannot do this job. No, all right, my child, I will do. No problem. Eat and sleep. But don't forget, Mother did not ask anything to do. Only mother, Sri Ramakrishna said, when the mother cat hears the sound of the baby cat mewing sound, then mother cat comes. Only mother also is telling us, don't forget that you have a mother, and I quote, don't forget that you have a mother. What is the fear? Master is there. I am there. Whenever you are in any problem, in danger, in any situation, just remember that I have a mother. If we have that wonderful faith in mother's uh, um, boundless, limitless mercy, redeeming mercy and love and compassion, then there is nothing to be afraid of in this world. And another quote, and I close. I tell you, and I quote Holy Mother, I tell you one thing, if you want peace of mind, do not find fault with others. Rather see your own faults. Learn to make the whole world your own. No one is a stranger, my child. The whole world is your own. That is sadhana. Learn to make the whole world your own. Do not feel that the whole world is enemy. They all are strangers to you. No, that is the sadhana. Let us all try to follow a little bit of the Holy Mother's teachings, who came and demanded nothing from the children and said that yes, whatever you do as mother, it is my responsibility. I will cleanse you and take you on my lap. But to give a lighter note, one of the Swamis used to, while giving this Holy Mother's life, really jokingly and in a funny way, he was telling, yes, mother has said, it was in Malda, he was the secretary head of Malda Center, and where our center was located, there on the river was there, and many washing people, what do you call them? Washermen community, they live by the side of the sea. And in the morning we will hear they were just cleaning the clothes on a wooden log, and so sound was making, and so then jokingly he used to say, Mother said I will clean and take you on my lap. It is my responsibility. But Mother did not tell us how she will wash us. Like the washermen doing, every day we hear the sound sitting in the ashram itself, the sound of making this throwing on the wooden frame there. And that is not a good experience, he was jokingly telling. So may we all pray to Mother that we feel that yes, in good days and in bad days, we have a mother. And that mother is not an ordinary one, who was worshipped none other than Sri Ramakrishna, and who declared that she is the Shakti of Sri Ramakrishna and she is the mother of the universe. Same Ma Kali is in that form of Sharda Devi, who said that yes, my child, always remember that I have a mother. Om Janani Saradani Devi Ram Krishna Jagat Padapadme Tavishritva Pranamami Yathagne Taika Shakti Ram Krishna Sthitaniya Sarva Vidya Sarupamtam Saradam Pranamam Kripam Guru Mahadevi Suteshu Pranateshu Cha Charanasrayadanenu Kripam Namaste. O Mother, be gracious to your children. We know you are the Shakti of Sri Ramakrishna and you are the mother of all. And it is our prayer to you that always be gracious to us and see that we are not lost. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Do you want me to sing a song? And that will be the closing song.
Sure, sounds wonderful.
I can sing that song which was composed by Swami Vivekananda on the Divine Mother, keeping Ma Sharda Devi in his mind, that this Ma Sharda Devi is none other than that Divine Mother who is always protecting Swami Vivekananda. sip of hot water, just one sip.
It's not
It's
that
not
hard
hot.
to get.
Thank you. This was composed by Swami Vivekananda. The meaning of the song is a hymn to the mother, Swami Vivekananda. Amba Stotra. O beautiful auspicious one, holding in thy hands pleasure and pain, who art thou? The waters of existence are hurled to mighty bursting waves. Is it, O Mother, to restore the shattered calm that thou art ceaselessly active in the universe? May she whose action knows no respite, who constantly brings about the fruit of actions done, and shapes actions yet to be. May she always bestow her blessings upon me. She it is, I know certainly, who holds the ropes of karma. Without her, where is virtue? Where vice? Where is destiny? The writing on the forehead? Without her, where is action? Where the fruit of action? May she, the course of whose sovereign will control all laws, may she, the primal one, shelter me everlastingly. Oh, where shall I find refuge save in her, whose glories manifest in the universe in powers immeasurable, whose powers swell the ocean of birth and death, and transform the immutable into the changing and divided? To friend and foe, thy lotus eyes are even. Unfortunate and unfortunate, thou layest thy hand alike. Deathlessness and the shadow of death are equally thy mercy. O Mother, O Supreme One, may thy gracious glances never forsake me. How infinitely great is the Mother, and how inadequate the praise I sing of her. I, so poor of understanding. It is as if I desire to seize with my hands the sole sustainer of the universe. So, at her blessed feet, the abode of fearlessness, meditated on by the very goddess of grace and glory, adored by those devoted to her service, I take refuge. Whether I succeed or fail, she who has ever inspired my understanding on the earth, who, devising sweet playful ways, has led me since my birth along the most painful paths to perfection. She, the mother, the all, is my refuge. That is the meaning of the slotra, and I try to sing. कातं शुभे शिवगणे Sukha dukha haste Agurnitam bhavajalam Prabalormi bhangai Shanting vidhatumi hakim Bahudha vibhagnam Mata prayatna paramasi sadaiva vishve Sampadayan paviratam tvavidama vritta Yavaisita pritaphalam tvakritasya netri Same bhavatvanudinam varada bhavani janamaham dhruvamidam dhrita karma pasam Kako va dharma kimokritam Ka kapala lekha Kinva drishta phalamihasti yam vinabo Ichha pashoir niyamita niyama swatantrai Yasya nitri bhavatu sa sharanam mamadam Santanayanti jaladhim jani mrityu jalam Sambhavayan tvabhikritam vikritam vibhagnam Yasya vibhutaya iha midashakti malam Nashritatan vadaputam sharanam vrajamam Mitre shatrau pavishamam Tava padma netram Svaste duste pavitatham Tava hastapata Mrityu chaya tava daya Tvamritam jamata Mamam munjantu parame shubhadrishtayaste Vamba sarvat tvagrinanam Mama hina buddhe Dhartum dorghami vamatir jagadeka dhatrim Sri Chatchintyam sucharanam abhaya pratishtham Seva sarai rabhinutam sharanam prapade Yamama janma vinayatati dukkhamargai Asam siddhe swakalitain lalitain vilasai Yame buddhim suvidadhe satatam dharanam Yame buddhim suvidadhe satatam dharanam Samba sarva mama gati safale praleva Samba sarva mama gati safale phaleva Samba sarva mama gati safale phaleva Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji Ki Jai Jai Mahamai Ki Jai Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji Ki Jai Jai Tripura Sundari Mai Ki Jai Jai Sri Sharashi Mai Ki Jai. Thank you all. I spent my evening nicely, spending time on the Mother's and Mother's meditation and thought.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Jai Maharaj.
we truly appreciate you coming to Las Vegas for this weekend, even though it was Father's Day and Father's Weekend and so on. But thank you all for coming, and for you online. We also have a prashad dinner, so please, if you can stay or take something with you, we have plenty of food. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you all soon again. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma. Thank you so much, Swami.
Thanks, and a special request to the devotees joining online. Those who are from distant places, no question. But those who, it is my utmost request, earnest request to the devotees who are locally staying here in Las Vegas area, be it half an hour or even 1 hour drive. Please do try to come to the center. By Master's grace, Mother's grace, we have got a wonderful shrine here. And once in a month at least, if not every week, please do come. At least when the monks come, they come from different places, having so many other responsibilities, and coming to this place. Yes, we are happy even the devotees are 5 or 10 or 15, whatever even number, no problem. But still, it is a matter of great joy and pleasure for all of us to see each other in person. So it is my request to the devotees, because you are devotees and I am a monk, it is, I feel you won't mind if I press a little bit more all of you and request you to keep coming to the ashram, particularly during the visits of the Swamis, and spend some time here doing japa, meditation, offering, and attending other discourses, whatever, and satsang, bhajan, kirtan, whatever it may be, and feel blessed. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Jai Ma. Thank you, Maharaj, for coming. We will have our next Ashtavarka Gita class on Saturday the 29th. So we invite all of you for that. And also we will have next Saturday our Arti and Puja. And Debbie will be doing that. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.